From corporate courtrooms and boardrooms to influencer culture, the parade of egos is on full display right now. Shiny, loud, and spiritually bankrupt. But true leadership doesn't come from dominance or from deceit. Neuroscience, epigenetics, and manifestation science all show that the ego is meant to serve the spirit, not replace it. So in this video, let's cover how to train your inner barking dog before it wrecks your karma. And the parade, it's truly in town. Have you noticed it lately? Have you noticed the parade of egos is marching proudly through politics, through media, and even through social circles, like a carnival of look at me performers. They shout louder, pose harder, and flaunt further. They're the ones talking over the top of everyone else, smiling to the cameras while spiritually flatlining behind their masks. They appear successful. Money, status, followers, hedonistic party buddies, but their energy reveals the truth. Their energy reveals the truth that they failed kindergarten and never learnt to share nicely with others. So this isn't about wealth or success. This is about greed without gratitude. It's about greed without gratitude. It's about the untrained ego masquerading as confidence. And here's the thing. There's a neuroscience about ego versus spirit. The ego is your survival brain. It's wired through the amygdala to detect threats, to seek attention, and to control outcomes. The ego is the barking dog of your psyche. But here's the thing. You don't shoot the dog, you train it. When left untrained, the ego hijacks your prefrontal cortex, your higher reasoning and empathy center, making you react, making you self-centered or obsessed with dominance. Epigenetics backs this up. Repeated stress and greed trigger hormonal cascades that alter gene expression. Chronic ego activation literally programs your biology for isolation, for inflammation, and for exhaustion. By contrast, spirit regulates and balances. When your ego serves spirit, your nerve system shifts. It shifts from survival mode to creation mode. Your thoughts are electrical, they're masculine and directive. Your feelings are magnetic, they're feminine, without harm to others. And I'm sure you can relate to it in your own life. For example, I know a woman who by all worldly standards had it all. She didn't work, she didn't clean, she had the wealth, luxury and social status, all gifted by her marriage to a high income doctor. But here's the catch. Both of them were a bit opportunistic. Both of them married for money, for clout and for status, not for love and soul alignment. So when he met his true twin flame, his soul counterpart from the same soul signature, the illusion cracked. And instead of facing herself, the wife's jealousy, it just escalated and mutated into obsession. She unleashed around-the-clock black magic, psychic attacks and smear campaigns against the divine feminine counterpart, the true healer, the self-made woman who embodied love, and soul purpose. She twisted reality, the ultimate gaslight. And this woman became the living metaphor of what Buddhists call the hungry ghost. No amount of money, no amount of shoes or validation could fill the void of a disconnected soul. No amount of attention seeking filled the void of her soul. And our egos, they're the barking dogs, and our spirit are the wise trainers. Our egos compete, compare, and control. Our spirit collaborates, it creates, and it connects. Our egos want to shout the loudest. Our spirits speak truth quietly. Our egos hoard possessions out of fear or lack, and our spirits share abundantly. Our egos need validation. Our spirits radiate authenticity. Our egos see separation and hierarchy, whereas our spirits, they see oneness. And it's not that ego is evil. Your ego is not evil. It's essential. It's your boundary maker. It's your driver, and it's your alert system. But it is not qualified to lead your life. When ego leads, you lose your way. When spirit leads, ego finds its rightful job protecting, not posturing. When spirit leads, ego finds its rightful job in protecting, not macho posturing and covering up your fears. There's a science of manifesting with integrity, because manifestation isn't a vision board competition. It's a vibrational equation. Your thoughts are electrical, they're mind-based, and they're masculine. They send out your intention. And your feelings are magnetic, they're heart-based, and they're feminine. And they pull towards you the matching frequencies. But here's the thing, the universe doesn't deliver what you say you want. It delivers what you're an energetic match for. So if you're consciously or unconsciously vibrating with entitlement, deceit, or greed, you'll continue to get tests because your internal magnet isn't clean. If you align your thoughts and your feelings with love, with integrity and service, abundance flows naturally without stealing someone else's light, without stealing someone's energy or their position. So ask yourself, where in my life am I letting ego drive the car instead of spirit? What am I afraid will happen if I stop competing and start collaborating? How can I retrain my barking dog through mindfulness, through humility, and with gratitude? Do I measure success by applause or by my inner peace? And here's the thing, there's a quiet revolution going on. The age of the loud, greedy, manipulative alpha person, it's over. The new leaders are calm, they're conscious, and they're connected. The new leaders, they're just like you. They're calm, they're conscious, and they're connected. They don't need to shout because their frequency speaks for them. They don't need to manipulate because they have high intentions and they manifest. And they don't steal light, they don't steal energy because they know how to connect to their higher self, to their heart, and to generate their own. So next time you're in a room full of loud voices, look for the one who's grounded, who's steady, who's kind. That's the person led by spirit. They are the people led by spirit. Be that person. Be a person who's led by your own spirit.